Salutations, my dearest youngsters, promising ones. Thank you for both giving me a chance to study Geeta and explain to you. And also, thank you for making use of Geeta in your life for your own progress and becoming an example for others. And really, congrats also because it is not an easy, loving task for you, the youngsters. Why only you, younger? All the oldies also. It is always easy to eat, to sleep, to watch TV, to enjoy, and always difficult for all to listen. That also some wisdom from others, and that also from a Swami, that also on Gita. So tough it is. So all those hurdles having crossed, you have come to the coming to the class regularly. So you really deserve those applauds and appreciations and congrats. And I am sure the knowledge entering into you, you are appreciating it and you are finding the utility of that knowledge if it is really used by you in changing your attitudes and performances in the world. And Gita is meant for that only. Please remember, Gita or the values or the knowledge or spiritual practices are not to take away the happiness from us and give us dukkha. In this notion, as long as we are, like the parents are only to trouble me. In this notion, as long as you will refuse to listen to them, will always spin the loggerheads with them. We only make enemies with them, whether it is parents or friends or anybody. But that day, when you know they are the most beloved ones to me, they love me maximum, they gave me everything in their words, there is wisdom and well being for me only. जिस दिन आपका दिमाग इस तरह काम करेगा, you will be obedient child to get benefit of all their love and guidance. In the same way, the spirituality, the shastras, the gurus, the teachings are not to take away our happiness and give us misery. No, please. They only are adding to our great wisdom so that not once or twice that you avoid misery and become happy, permanently zero misery, 100% happiness. Unfortunately, the people to do the publicity of this are lesser, therefore, we don't have that much inspiration. Whereas the publicity for involving in the world on the name of some happiness, thereafter becoming slave or getting kicked, that possibility is so enchanting. We all are going for that. Now, you become the means of the publicity of Gita by studying and practicing it and getting benefit in your life of the successes and happinesses. We are not here to trouble you, bother you. We are only here to give you the right knowledge, understanding, wisdom, living which you are a better person first for yourself. Then everybody in the world, then they learn, they get inspired, they live life of Gita. Whole world of garland will be so beautiful, like a garland. When every flower is well blossomed, fragrant and tender, how wonderful that garden, that garland. So too the entire world of garland, woven with the flowers of eight individuals, if they are fully blossomed in their wisdom and devotion, the world of garland will be so good that God only will land onto the earth to bless all of us. Okay. So thank you again. Congrats and appreciations and welcome. Let us study together. Let us grow together. Like every day today also, the three topics. One is a shlokam. Today's shloka is Vishnu Sahasranama. In the PHALA SHRUTHI it is there. Then one common sense thought in continuation of yesterday. And in Gita, very simple today's talk, not at all elaborate. In 2 minutes only I'll conclude. What is the main theme? Find the source of misery and uproot it from there. Find the source of happiness and sow the seeds there to grow, to make the seed of happiness to grow as a tree and give you the fruits of really happiness and joy in life. सिंपल इज द श्लोक. पता करो कि कहाँ दुख शुरू हो रहा है, उसको हटा दो, फिर वहीं से हमको कुछ और करने से सुख मिलेगा, वो करो बस. दिस श्लोका for both spiritual seekers and for us also. Same way I will talk. Spiritual seekers will take it in their own spiritual manner with the Shastra Jnana background. And for you and I, let us only find the true peace and happiness within ourselves. Okay. The shloka is simple. What is that? The number of shloka is 13. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasyaste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. Oh, what a powerful shloka it is. Very simple, but very powerful also. So, sarvad karmani manasa sanyasyaste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvanna karayan. The one who has really disciplined, mastered his life, called as vashi, controlled. What he does everything outside, but in the mind he never gets attached to anything. Therefore, he finds the source of happiness within himself by eliminating the source of misery. Staying in this body which has got the nine holes and Naiva Kurana Karayan. Naira is the prompter of somebody to do something, nor himself gets into the headache of doing all the nonsense. So it's a very good shloka. I can talk on it for days together, but let us see the salient points and try to digest the essence of shloka. Okay, let's start. Om, Om. ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री gurave namaha. These are everyday shlokas. Today is from Vishnu Sahasranama, from the PHALA Shruthi Uttarapetika, one shloka. Simple it is, not at all difficult to chant as well as to know the meaning. The shloka is like this: Na krodho, na cha matsaryam, na lobho, na ashubha matihi bhavanti Kruta punyanam bhaktanam purushottame. Means what? Simple. When you live life for some time little noble way, because of the noble life, when the Guru comes in your life, and when the Guru teaches you devotion, with devotion when you worship God, His grace comes. When His grace comes, the causes of our own misery, which is going to be a Geetha talk also, called as these four things will be eliminated. Therefore, we will never be in misery. Again, little punyam we have done. Kruta punyanam, little punya we do. With that full punya, the Guru comes in our life, we accept him as Guru. Guru teaches about Bhagwan and Bhakti for Bhagwan. Then when we do the Bhakti to the God, through Upasana, Puja and all, his blessings come. When his blessings come, it will give some wisdom to us. With that wisdom, these dukkha causing four negativities go away from our life permanently. What are the four? Krodha, anger. Anger always preceded by unwanted desires. So krodh nahi rahega us vyakti mein. Matsaryam. Matsaryam is jealousy. Nobody should go ahead of me. I'll pull down everyone. लोभ, द ग्रीड, सबसे ज्यादा मुझे ही मिलना चाहिए, सबसे पहले मुझे मिलना चाहिए. न अशुभा मति ही, द माइंड फिल्ड विथ ऑल नेगेटिव traits or balance, traits or qualities. So न क्रोध, no anger, न च मात्सर्यम, no jealousy, न लोभ, no greed, न अशुभा मति ही, no bad intentions of destroying others, not living life according to dharma. All these will not be there. भवन्ति न क्रोधः भवति न मात्सर्यं भवति न लोभः न अशुभामति भवति. For whom? कृत पुण्यानाम and bhaktanam purushottame. Those who have done punya, Guru came, Guru taught bhakti, they did bhakti, Bhagwan blessed, these durgunas gone, one is happy. Therefore, we suffer because of krodha, matsarya, lobha and ashubhamati, impure heart. Then we take the help of the Lord. जनार्दना और नारायण भगवान, praying to him through this shloka. ये chant करते हुए, ये भगवान, it is said that when I am your devotee, you will remove these negativities because of which I am suffering. Please help me. Let my heart be pure. Instead of krodha, let me have prema or kshama guna. Instead of matsarya, let me enjoy other success. Instead of lobha, let me have the feeling of sharing with others. Instead of Ashubhamati, let have the Shubhamati that let me take a noble path, let me pray for everybody's happiness or welfare. In this way, please make my personality positive for my own true happiness and for everybody. This is the feeling we should have while chanting this mantra. Like this, lakhs and lakhs of shlokas are there in our Sanatana Dharma Shastras. I'm not exaggerating by using the word lakhs and lakhs. Definitely they are there. 108 पुराणास, किसी में 10,000, किसी में 30, किसी में 40,000, किसी में 1,00,000 श्लोक है. अब सब गिनती लगाओ तो लाखों में ही जाता हो. ओनली पुराण आई सेड, इतिहासास, देन वेदास, देन स्मृति ग्रंथास, ऑल ऑफ दैट ऐड करो तो कितना होगा हमारा सनातन धर्म का लिटरेचर. इफ ऑल वर अवेलेबल, हाउ इट वुड हैव बीन नाइस if it is not destroyed by these rakshasas like other religions and all. We also, we ourselves are rakshasas. We don't study them, slowly it gets extinct. So like that, the so many beautiful wisdoms, knowledges are fully, widely, freely given, spread in our Shastra. So as a sample is every day one shloka we are learning. Okay. And at random, after sitting here, whatever comes to my mind, I'm teaching you. And you learn it. It is very beneficial, practical also, profitable. So 11 times I will chant for you all, for all of us. 97 you add, then make a target of 1080, chant it whenever you can. And every day, 1 घंटा तो लगा ही दो, and keep on doing and accumulating this punya, these prayers to God, this grace of Lord, this devotion. You will really see in future, life will be so great. Immediately it won't result because immediately you will get whatever is your prarabdha. Don't forget that throughout life. Turanti effect नहीं, like immediately medicine देने से वो disease नहीं जाता. The disease causing enzymes or the bacteria are there doing their work. Then the medicine has to go there, remove it, then health. So to all nonsense, what you have done is rewarded as the misery now. Slowly it will go away when you do all these prayers and not suddenly. Don't say, मैं मंदिर आया हूँ, तुरंत मेरे को जॉब मिलना है, तुरंत मेरे को दुख जाना है. ऐसा नहीं होता. ऐसा नहीं होता हो. It will take its own time. Till it is fulfilled, you keep on doing with Shraddha all these prayers. Okay? Na krodho, na chamatsaryam, na lobho, na shubhamati, bhavanti kruta punyanam, bhaktanam purushottame. So 4 times, as every day, 1 plus 3, then 2 more times. Om Sri Mahavishnu Anugrahena, Krodha Matsya, Lobha, Shubhamatyadi, समस्त दुर्गुण निवारण द्वारा तस्तेषां स्थाने सद्गुण प्राप्ति द्वारा सुख शांति प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री विष्णु दिव्य सहस्रनाम स्तोत्र उत्तर पीठिका फलश्रुत्यंतर्गत विष्णु संबंध श्लोक से पारायणम जपम वयम सर्वे करिष्यामहे. इज कॉल्ड संकल्प. स्टार्ट. ओम न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं, 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 न लोभो न शुभामतिः, न लोभो न शुभामतिः, न लोभो न अशुभामतिः, न लोभो न अशुभामतिः. भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां, भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां, भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां, भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां, भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे, भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे, भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे, भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे. सो पुरुषोत्तमे भक्तानां कृतपुण्यानां क्रोधः मात्सर्यः लोभः अशुभामतिः न भवन्ति. All negativities go away. Lord's blessings are in removing not only the outer dushta rakshasas but also inner negative qualities. Not only establishing good people outside but inside also by giving us the good qualities. Now together, Shri Om न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं, न लोभो न शुभामतिः, भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां, भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे. न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं, न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यो न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यो न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे. Beautiful shlokas every day I am teaching, we are learning. Choice is in you, whether you have to have the faith or not, whether you practice or not, whether you could benefit or not. Don't blame others later on. You can't blame Bhagwan. He will to kick you. He says, he'll say, I have sent a Swami to you to teach you shlokas, to teach you Geetha and all. You have not learnt. I can't help you. You will just go away. So, only a humble suggestion. Let your whole personality be bubbled with spiritual vibrations because of all these chantings, filled with the clear vision because of study of Gita, made simple with your common sense thoughts. In this way, your life, personally, professionally, wherever you are, should be with full clarity for the best of the result of maximum happiness. A part of that is invoking the blessings of the Lord, divinizing your personality. For that only these slokas we are chanting. Now today you see, Krodha Matsarya Ashwamati Lobha, with these negativities, how we are becoming Rakshasas for the world and how we ourselves are suffering. Should we continue? Therefore, invoke God's grace. He will give you that strength, knowledge, wisdom for the removal of all this negative. Okay? Now, today's common sense thought also in continuation of yesterday. Yesterday we said we suffer because somebody curses us. Why they curse us? Because we have done lot of harm to them. The only way is what? To ask for forgiveness. So we told you yesterday, ask for forgiveness and you also forgive. In same lines today, the other thought. What is that? The continuous constant extension or expression of gratitudes to the beings in our life whose presence is adding to our life, adding to our successes. The attitude of gratitude. Say thanks all the time both in our all the earlier lives thousands of times we were born in every of life whoever they may be who came to help us for our survival and for our evolution because of which in this life we are human being with little mind intellect doing some good activities keeping some higher goals. So many have helped or contributed to us. They were the parents who gave birth, they were the teachers who taught the lessons, they were friends who helped us out, there may be the government you have supported. कितने लोगों ने हमको किया होगा? Who are they? We don't know their names, their form, but definitely we know. Like we don't know who has sown that plant or tree, but we know somebody planted. That is why the fruit has come. Therefore, you need not know he is the person, but you must know that there is a person. Therefore, while eating that fruit, thank that fellow person, whoever has sown that seed or protected the tree. See, in that way, all the earlier lives, whether it is God, it is parents, it is teachers, everyone who helped me in my survival, happiness, success, and evolution, to all of you, my humble gratitudes. Beautiful. In this life also, right from the birth onwards, the doctors and nurses in the hospital onwards, till now, whoever have helped me, thousands of them have worked for my own evolution. Again, it is your grandparents, your parents, your uncles and aunts, your own brothers, sisters, your neighbors, your friends. When you have to go to school, college, your auto wala, bus wala, when you go to shop, hotel, the servants, the proprietors there, servers. अरे यार, गिनती करो कितने लोगों ने हमारे लिए हेल्प किया. When you go to a movie, how many directors, producer, actors made that movie for you? How many non-technical, technical staff must have worked? Those are behind the scenes. You don't know everyone. You need not know. But the attitude of gratitude. Thank you for you all who have helped me. You are studying school and college. The principal, the headmaster, the teaching staff, the non-teaching staff, then the servants there, then those who have published the books, the examination paper setting people, the correcting people, the boards which give you the marks or rewards. अरे बाबा, कितने लोग मेहनत करने से तुमको डिग्री या सर्टिफिकेट मिल रहा है. If you think like that, the result is what? In gratitude, in attitude of gratitude, when we express the thanks to all, first of all, our arrogance goes away. Humbleness comes, which is very essential in life. Humbleness is not doormat way of life, but we have to be humble. Same time, we feel respecting all of them who have contributed to her, us, therefore we behave properly in life. More than that, we start becoming responsible and accountable. For my own evolution, if so many people are helping, how much I am taking that help and making right use of it, it is called accountability. I must use of them and reciprocate it. That's called as responsibility. A person without accountability and responsibility is animal only, devil only. So this accountability, responsibility, humbleness, which are so beautiful personality layers in us, will come when we develop the attitude of gratitude for all those seen, unseen in the earlier life as well as this life, and also in the future lives or future of ours. So many are going to help us. When you travel in a train, who discovered the train? The James Watt. वहां से लेकर who made these tracks, and now who is driving the train, who made those compartments, who made that engine, and in the train how many people worked to make that seat in which you are sitting, the fan which you are enjoying. देखो गिनती करो तो, और कैटरिंग वाले खाने सब आते रहे. कितने लोग हमारे सुहाना सफर बना रहे. You can't know everyone by name and form. Whoever in this train journey of mine have helped me, my gratitudes to them. When you have to book the train ticket, the booking staff there, the online वाले, the computer internet manage करने वाले, अरे यार कितने लोग हैं. When you travel in flight, the pilot onward, co-pilot onward, the crew there and the ground duty staff, कितने हजार काम कर रहे हैं भैया. तुम पैसे दे रहे हो 5,000 okay, but how many are working? When I go to a hotel to eat the food, how many behind? Who built that building? Who started the hotel there? Who are the people who have brought all the grains, etc.? Who are the one cooking and serving? अरे यार, when I wear a cloth, किसने वो कॉटन को उगाया? किसने उसको धागा बनाया? Who made it a cloth? Who stitched it? How many people are there? ऐसा देखोगे ना, for everything of every of our life, how many people are working for us? People or things, objects, so many. To all of them, you have to have the gratitude. Gratitude kaho, thank you karte हुए. Same time, be humble. Because we cannot be arrogant, because it is not that we alone are cause for our own survival and success. And also be accountable. When they are giving you so much, what are you doing with that? Therefore, to do the best, be responsible. So today's common sense thought is that. One more thing I'll add to it for your common sense. That is why in our Sanatana Dharma, every day, while getting up in the morning, while eating the food, for 5 expressions, for 5 people, out of gratitude, we take 5 morsels of food. 5 morsel खाना निकाल के ऐसे रखते हैं. For the 5 beings whose presence is the cause of our survival and our whole life and success. उनको ऋण भी कहते हैं, पंच ऋण मुक्ति. We are indebted to the five people, five expressions for our survival, success, and evolution and happiness. So, who are the ones for five people we give the food? First for Devatas. Because of them, Devata means the Agni, Vayu, Varuna outside, and also our inner faculties are working. If the faculties are not working, outside all these things are phenomenal powers are not there, you can't be even born or alive. Therefore, Deva Runa chukane ke liye one food out of gratitude. Then go to temple, do upasana and all. Then second is Pitru. Pitru Devatas are our own fathers and forefathers who not only gave birth, made us survive and gave all the samskara. Therefore, one food morsel is taken and kept there. Third one is Rishi. Rishi is all the teachers who have educated us, made us human from animal, gave us all positive samskara, led us toward the light path of light from darkness. I'm telling in a very precise and short form because our topic is something Geetha. But then very salient things in the common sense thoughts. Every day we are learning. Either you are mindful or not, I don't know. But I expect that and I hope I have faith in you. So the rishis and gurus who give us education, who give us the samskara, who show us the path of light. These are all called the Rishi Runa. Therefore, one morsel of food is given in it. Fourth is Manushya Runa. Manushya, as now just said, how many human beings must be working for our own life? You have online में order किया, अरे किसने online वाला ऐप बनाया होगा? And who is operating there to see your online order? And who is packing all the things? And you pay the bill, who is collecting the bill and assuring it? And who is delivering to your house? और उसमें पैकिंग वाले कितने हैं, all that. And those objects जो आपने ऑर्डर किया उसको बनाया किसने, बनाने का तरीका कहाँ है, बनाने का इंस्टीट्यूट कहाँ हो रहा है, रॉ मटेरियल कहाँ से आया. How many Manushas are working? Therefore, Manushya Runa, one morsel of food for all the human beings. Last one is Bhuta Runa. Other than Manushya, all Pashu, Pakshi, Vanaspati, even the bacteria also helping us so much. If the bacteria is not there, the milk will not become curd. If the bacteria will not there, all the dead matter will not go into earth. It will continue to rotten and stink and make our life miserable. I'm just giving a healthy bacteria, unhealthy bacteria. वहां बैक्टीरिया से लेकर कितने सारे पशु पक्षी also. Is it not? They are indirectly helping us continuously. Even the vanaspati. They are all called a bhuta. So for all those bhutas also, our runa ke liye, we take out the five, one of the morsel and keep it as our gratitude to them. Who are the five? Devatas, Pitru Devatas, Rishi Muni, and Manushya and Bhuta. Pancharuna कहते हैं इसको. Throughout life, we have to create. There's another way. Devaruna you clear by doing upasana and making others do. Pitruna you take care by taking care of your children and giving them samskara. Rishuruna you do by studying Shastra, practicing and helping in the spreading of Shastra Jnanam. Then Manusharuna you take care by fulfilling your duty, responsibility and through your kindness, compassion, service. So too with the Bhutaruna, give food for them, give water for them, see that they also survive. In this way also, after gratitude, reciprocation. So today's common sense thought is very powerful, is it not? Gratitude, nirantar, so that we are humble, we are accountable, and we are responsible. Be in that maturity, live life. Not like a stupid, ignorant buffalo. Take everything and don't even say thank you also. What a rascal. We are like that. Take everything from parents and say, आपने क्या किया हमारे लिए? बेचारे ये बात सुनकर इतने रोने लगते हैं. And we are such a hard-hearted, stupid fellows. Don't be like that. Every day to your neighbors, to everyone. That in the mind, attitude of gratitude permanent. Outside, wherever required and possible, express that. These two things, for any mistake done, I am sorry. For any help done, thank you to you. The foreigners express this very regularly. Sorry and thank you. उनके मन से हमेशा मुख से निकलता रहता है. We तो we take and we get and forget only. We get everything and forget, and we give miseries to everyone, and we don't even have the humbleness to say, I'm sorry, I troubled you. From last 1 year, How many times, how many people you traveled? लिखाओ हिसाब, कितने लोगों को आपने माफ मांगा? देखो माफी मांगा ही नहीं. So to how many people have helped us in last 1 month? To how many in the mind we extend our gratitude? The doodh wala, the sabji wala, the paper wala, the auto wala, the dukan wala, every one of them. The one who laid the roads, the one who has invented the vehicle in which you are traveling. हर एक को हमारा कृतज्ञ. For me, one stupid fellow to live a comfortable life, thousands of human beings, devatas, all of them are working. Therefore, how much I should be selfless to serve them, to reciprocate. Now, this thinking is called as maturity. Without this thinking also, we can live just like buffaloes, just like donkey, just like camel. They also don't think all that. They also born, eat, mate, die one day. You can also live like that. But don't claim then I am Hanuma, human being, I am the roof and crown of creation. No. If you are a human, you should have human qualities, values also. The qualities, values are intellect है तो समझो किसने क्या किया, और दिल है तो सबको कृतज्ञ बात. Extend your gratitudes and reciprocate. This is how we have to grow along with our academics, along with our other professional skills, in the human being skills also, in our inner personality skills also. Otherwise, our life is like what? One leg is elephantitis, another is polio, and you want to win a gold medal in Olympics. So you are highly educated in the other academics. According to life management, nothing is learned. Then you want to be happy in the world. कैसा होगा? And really, when you are extending the gratitude, आंखों में बंद आंख बंद करके मन ही मन में, or even outside when it's all, other people feel so elated, they are happy, they are ready to help you continuously. अगर नहीं किया तो लोग कहते बेवकूफ है, इसको बुझ हेल्प भी करो, he doesn't reciprocate, don't even say thanks also, I'll not help. Just like, don't you expect that gratitude when you help others? So too. And if somebody says thank you, don't you feel happy in the same? Don't feel happy and they say thank you for your help. In the same way we have to do. So the attitude of gratitude followed by humbleness, responsibility and accountability is a common sense thought. And to who all the people, Panch Mahabhata hai na, Devata, Pitudevata, Rishi Muni, Manusya and Bhutaruna, Nirantar Chukate Jana. Thank you. And there are so many subtler things. If I explain all that, I'll miss the Geetha. और इतना काफी है आपको common sense thought के लिए. Okay. Om Sri Krishnaya Namaha Parabrahmane Namaha. Now come to Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 5, Shloka 13. So simple it is. Go to the root of the dukkha, remove it from there. Go to the root of sukha and sow the seeds of sukha there. This is common both for spiritual seekers and we all who are living in the world. The shloka is 13th one. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya aste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvan nakarayan. That is what. Very interesting point. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya aste sukham vashi navadvare pure dehi naiva kurvan nakarayan. We'll take some 10-12 minutes to analyze the deep aspect of this shloka. It will be a good eye opener if you are open with your eye and heart to listen. So first let us chant the shloka, word to word meaning, total meaning and meaning for both spiritual and us simultaneously. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Satguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Panchamodhyayah Karma Sannyasa Yogaha. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Trayodasha Shlokaha. 4 plus 2. 1 plus 3, 4 plus 2. 6 times we will do. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Shri Bhagavanuvacha Sarva Karmani Manasa Sarva Karmani Manasa सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशे सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशे सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशे सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशे नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् टुगेदर श्री भगवानुवाच सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशे नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् अगेन श्री भगवानुवाच सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशे नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन्. Before we enter into the discussion, one humble submission is what? Key of these Geeta shlokas, out of what I have understood, which is like a drop of water in ocean, a 1% only I am sharing with you. Therefore, listening to this, you only should get inspiration and have the respect for the Gita. Listening to this, don't conclude that this is what is the only meaning of Gita. Point 1. 2. Therefore, the same shloka's meaning, when you listen from someone else, don't come and fight with me saying that he told like that, and don't fight with him saying that our Swami is told like this. Gita is such a great thing. The two, three things about Gita are first what? Sat Nitya Nutana Bhavartha Dainyai Namaha. Nitya, everyday Nutana, new Bhavartha, meaning Dainyai, giver it is. It gives every day newer and higher meanings as you are evolving. So too, Swaswanukula Bhavartha Shobhitaye Namaha. Each one for his own evolution sadhana, what's required, that type of meaning Gita gives. Because Gita is an eternal Shastra. Like if it's a 2000 note, anybody, whatever he wants to get the benefit out of 2000, worth of 2000, he will get it. कोई तीर्थ यात्रा में जाएगा, कोई मंदिर में हुंडी में डालेगा, कोई दारू पिएगा, कोई इन्वेस्ट करेगा, कोई दान करेगा, कोई फेंक देगा. Anybody can do with that, no? 2000 value is intact. But each one's attitude determines in what way he has used it. Therefore, Gita is not what any individual speaks. That's why 5,500 commentaries are there of Gita. Not even one of them is complete, and all of them put together also is not complete. कृष्ण भगवान को ही अर्जुन ने पूछा कि भगवान आपने गीता कहा, मुझे दोबारा सुनाओ. भगवान से डरे बेटा उस मूड में मैं खुद ही दोबारा नहीं हो सकता हूँ. It is once and once for all. Why didn't you note all that? Anyway, an essence of that I will tell you. In that way, Bhagwan gives the essence of this as Anugita, which contains around 115 shlokas or so. I have not studied it. I think I must study and talk on that. So भगवान खुद ही रिपीट नहीं कर सकते. और एनीबडी व्यासो वा व्यासपुत्रो वा भार्गवतश्च मैथिलः अन्ये च श्रवण श्रुत्वा लेशं संकीर्तयन्ति च. Everyone only know only little of Gita. So my knowledge is not even a drop, and that I am not telling everything in the given limited time. Only few things which are required for you. And my whole goal is what? To create your bhakti for Gita, to create your inspiration to study Gita. Thereafter, Gita Mata, Vyas Bhagwan, Bhagavan Krishna, they will start guiding you for your own life's evolution through knowledge and attitudes. Okay, Aman? Very good. Now come to this shloka meaning, both for spiritual seekers and all of us. Word to word meaning and exhaustive meaning. First, sarva means all. Karmani means actions and the ingredients involved in the actions. All of them. Manasa, in the mind, by the mind. Sanyasya, having given up. Aste, remains. Sukham, happily. Vashi, who has mastered his life. Sarva karmani, manasa sanyasya, Aste sukham vashi. All actions with its ingredients in the mind having given up, a master of life remains happily. Literal meaning only I am telling you. I will analyze it. And where he stays, what is the place of stay of that human being, you and I? Navadware Pure. In a town, Pura means town, which has got 9 gates. Like very many towns are there of gates, no? Gated communities is आजकल तो इतना develop हो रहा है. It's not a new concept. In the olden days, it was there. When the Ayodhya Nagari, it has got its own prahari and also the dwara to come and go. Even the Swargadi also have their own dwara. Swargadwara Mapavrutam. It is talked, no? द्वार तो है, पुर है सब अंदर. सो रावण का लंका वहां द्वार है. हर जगह से आप जा नहीं सकते हो. वैकुंठ का भी द्वार है. ऑन एकादशी जे इट इज ओपन. कैलाश का द्वार है, ब्रह्मलोक का द्वार है, इंद्रलोक का द्वार है. द्वार के द्वार अंदर जाओ तो देयर इज पुरा. So you and I also are living in a town which has got 9 gates. Town is Pura is Pattanam. The town Pura Pattanam is our own body. In the body, you and I as a jiva are staying. And this body has 9 doors with which you come out and go inside. The 7 are above, the 2 are below. The 2 are below the organ of evacuation and genital. 2 ho gaya. Now 7 above are what? 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth. 9 hai ki nahi? So through eyes you go and take the forms. Through ears you go and get the sounds. Through the tongue you go and take the food. Through the nose you smell it. Okay ki nahi? And through the organ of evacuation, the unwanted thing is thrown away. A genital organ, the procreation, the continuation of the generations or the species. That's all natural. So Navadvare Pure. And having staying in this, Naiva Kurvan Nakarayan. He is given up the karma with all its faculties. Therefore, at that level of his giving up, Naiva Kurvan, neither he is doing and suffering the doing, nor he suffers by prompting others to do. He learned the art of being happy. This is the word to word meaning. Now, explanation of it. What is that? Let us start this way. First question. You want to be Sukhi or Dukhi? Swamiji, I want to be Dukhi. That is why I came to your class. And you are really making us so miserable that we are so happy about it. People want Dukkha also for Sukha. A sadist fellow अपने हाथ को काटता है, वो भी सुखी होने के लिए, because he finds happiness even in the sadism. Personal sadism. Nonsense लोग कुछ होते हैं, बेवकूफ लोग. I am sure you are not that. So, unanimously, all of us will all say, we want Sukha. Nobody wants Dukkha. Is it not? So, the analysis is what? Is it possible without to be Dukhi and full of Sukha? Question हमको पूछना है. Is it possible to be zero misery, 100% happiness? We have to ask the question. First, you want to be Sukhi or not? One says yes. Then the question, is it possible or not to be 100% Sukhi or Dukhi? Okay? In that analysis of is it possible or not, we have to take 2 things into account. I am explaining you very systematically, logically. Listen. One is what? In the waking plane. When we are waking now. Sometimes happy, sometimes miserable, little happy, more misery. ये सब लगातार चलता है. No zero misery, no 100% happiness. It's not in the waking plane. Waking plane means सुबह उठ के रात को सोने तक. But in the sleep when you are, is there any misery in the sleep? In the deep sleep I am talking. Zero. And then is there happiness or not? अरे 100%. क्या मजा आता है नींद में. That's why everybody sleeps and you come to class to sleep only. Some of the women, some of the satsangis come. कि स्वामी जी का अच्छा सत्संग एक ललाबी तरह होता है, लोडी की तरह. लोहरी कहते हैं ना, हम सो सकते हैं, not लोडी. And Swami shouts so loudly that they can't sleep. So they go to other Swami. And that Swami so nicely, बेटा बच्चे लोग भगवान का पूजा करो या ना करो, पाठ पूजा करो या ना करो, पेट पूजा करके सो जाना. And they enjoy it. Nidra. So Nidra has got 100% Sukha, then no Dukkha. Point 1. Therefore, we have to accept the possibility that the Sukha Rahitya and 100% dukkha, which is our goal, we can gain. No, it is available in the nidra, but can we be always in nidra? You are forced into the world again for various reasons. All that I don't analyze. If I explain that, it becomes big philosophy and Vedanta. But baat ye hai, how much you are Kumbhakarna Vamsha, maximum 3 or 4 days you can sleep. Only that much buffalo you are, is it not? Can you sleep more than that? Imagine karo. To the moment you wake up, that full happiness and zero misery will not be there. Again, mixture happens. Now think about a thing. What is that? You are in the waking plane, but with the conditions of the nidra. If you can create the condition of nidra in the waking plane, will we can there's a possibility, is it not? For the zero misery and 100% happiness. Okay. Now what is that because of which in the nidra zero misery and happiness 100%, and in the waking plane it is only a mixture. You have to be very careful in analyzing. फिर उसको लिए देखना है उसमें क्या नहीं थे, इसमें क्या थे. Therefore क्या नहीं था निद्रा में? Only these things: the arrogance or ego, the desire, the disturbance in the mind, and I want to gain that, I want to do that. All this set is called as karma. That is not there in the nidra. Therefore you are happy. But in the waking plane, I want this or that. For that, I have to do this. And when I do that, I have to wait for the result. If the result is not conducive, I'll be miserable. Till that time, also, I'm in a fear, I'm in a doubt, I'm in a type of tension only. That way, we are never happy. Now, can we bring that condition of nidra in the waking? That is the meaning of the first line. What is the meaning of first line? Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya. Means what? Physically the body is acting because you have to do the work. But in the mind, all the aspects of the karma are sanyasya, given up. What are the aspects? The kartrutva, I am the doer. Instead of having I am the doer thing, be grateful that the Lord is using me for the work. In that way, when you do, kartrutva tension goes away. So too, any karma phala is coming, it is for the sake of the totality, not for me. In that way, if you can have no phalapeksha to the karma phalapeksha, you have done the karma sannyas. When you do this way, sarva karmani manasa sannyasya, like you are happy in the nidra, sukhi you will be. For the reason is what? I do that, I don't want that which I should not do, and I don't do what I do, what I'm supposed to do, and I want that result which is not correct, and the correct thing I don't want to take. Because of all these delusions and confusions only, I am dukhi in my mind, whether I work outside or not. Whether we work outside or not, still we should be happy inside. That is done when in the mind, when you do the sannyasa of the karma. Whether it is a sannyasi who is going for spiritual sadhana, or you a person professionally, vigorously living in the world, the principle to be happy is the same. Just like the karana for the misery also is same. Now be cool and calm and quiet. Again and again think about it. In Nidra, karma with kartrutva, karma phala sakti was not there, therefore happy. In the waking, you cannot avoid physical karma. But in the mind, the kartrutva you can give to the Lord, karma phala you can give to the world in the mind. करने वाला वो फल सबके लिए, करने वाला वो फल सबके लिए. When while doing the karma outside, when you maintain in the mind, the कर्म फल ऐसा नहीं आया वैसा आया वाला वो दुख नहीं रहेगा. मैंने किया मुझे क्यों नहीं मिला वाला ये अहंकार का भी दुख नहीं रहेगा. Therefore आस्ते सुखम. He is so happy. And who can do this work? वशी, जिसने अपने लाइफ को अपने काबू में वश में लिया और उसको ऐसे ज्ञान के साथ जीना सिखाया और सीखा. The one who has taken charge of his life and living the life with the help of this jnanam and wisdom of Geetha, such vashi sukhamaste sarvakarmani manasa sanyasya. Like I am doing this talk. Outside I am talking, shouting at the pitch of my voice. But inside me, I know it is a Guru Parampara, Rishi Parampara, Bhagavan Krishna, Veda, Vyasa, Geeta Mata are speaking through this instrument to help some of the youngsters who are coming, who are chosen, who are really beautiful and great people. When I know that I am not the doer, therefore the ego which gets disappointed, which gets frustrated for various reasons, वो ego ही नहीं है, तो why will I be miserable? So too, what is the karma phala I get out of it? Nothing outside. No karma phala that you have to appreciate me. You should be give me the guru dakshina. मेरे को क्या चाहिए? I am not expecting anything. You should appreciate, you send message to me. Nothing of the doing when I keep in my mind. While doing this karma of the pravachanam, I am because doing the sannyasa of the karma in the mind, though working outside giving lecture, in my mind, aste sukham. In this way, every doing I do, and throughout the day, throughout the life, I conduct, I am Vashi. That Vashi ko ulta karo, he is called Shiva. जो वशी नहीं है, जो जगत के वश में है, उसको उल्टा करो, वो शव। जगत के वश में रहने वाला शव है, जीवन को अपने जीवित हाथ में लेने वाला शिव है। वशी बनो तो शिव बनेगा, वश में आ जाओ तो शव बनेगा। ये टंग ट्विस्टिंग वर्ड्स, जस्ट जंप अदे play of the words, but conveying some meaning to us. And if this possibility is not there of doing karma sannyasa in the mind and remaining happy, Krishna would have not given us this wisdom. And whether you are in the spiritual field, you are in social field, your profession, you are at home, everywhere this is the fight. You take care of your children outside, but inside manasa sanyasya. They are born to me by some or the other destiny or prarabdha. My duty is to bring them up. And what I expect from them, zero. Maintain this attitude that they are not helping me or they are not loving me, they are not reciprocating me. All that nonsense when it is not there. Why will you be dukhi? Therefore, the root of the dukkha is in our own mind in the form of I am the karta, kartrutva ahankara, and I want the phala, the karma phala asakti. Same when you remove both of them, then every karma happens through you. Not only it will not give misery, but you will start enjoying the real joy of happiness of life. Sukhi aste. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya. Sukham aste vashi. That's how when the God comes as avatara or the Rishi Muni Guru Lok, they work, they do every activity required for the world in such a vigorous manner. But in them, no kartrutva ahankara, no phala shakti. Therefore, they don't do work for happiness, they work happily. They don't live for happiness, they live happily. When you learn this life of art of living happily, whether you are karodpati or rodpati, whether you are highly educated or uneducated, you are in big position or small position, whether it is that position, profession or this position, how does it matter? Whether you succeed in your business or not. अरे बेवकूफ, पहले दुखी होना बंद हो जाओ, सिंपल कॉमन सेंस को ले आओ, हैप्पीली वर्क। आया तो आया, नहीं आया तो नहीं आया, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Nobody is always successful in this world. Nobody is always failure. Ups and downs होते रहते हैं. That is the world. And we with arrogance do that also with all imperfections, etc. And keep higher expectations which never match with our efforts. And then we go on becoming miserable inside and blame the God, blame the world, blame the nature, blame the society, blame everybody. मूर्ख आदमी ऐसे बंदे को देखकर ना लोट-पोट होकर हंसने को मन होता है। सच्चे मूर्ख यू आर। फर्स्ट लर्न टू बी हैप्पी। टू बी हैप्पी कोई खर्चा होता ही नहीं। सर्व कर्माणि मन्यस्य सन्यस्य सुखमास्ते, बस। And what is the meaning of naiva kurvan na karayan? Neither he does means what he is doing, but the load of doer doesn't fall on him because he has given up the doership to the God. Naiva kurvan. Nor he karayan means what? For his happiness, nor he makes either his instruments or the other people to do something, to do some favor. नहीं वो कुर्वन न कारयन। हमको क्या है, कुछ करो कुछ फल मिलेगा तभी हम खुश हो जाएंगे, या किसी से कराओ तब जाकर फल मिलेगा। कारयन मीन्स डूइंग ऑल नौटंकी सो दैट अदर्स से आई लव यू टू यू, आई रेस्पेक्ट, इज कॉल्ड कारयन, दैट नाटक, और गेटिंग द वर्क डन बाय अदर्स फॉर वन्स ओन हैप्पीनेस। खुद करते हैं खुश होने के लिए, खुश नहीं होते हैं, खुद खुशी होता है और दूसरों को भी जबरदस्ती करते हैं, मेक मी हैप्पी बाय मेकिंग सेइंग आई लव यू, मेक मी हैप्पी बाय हेल्पिंग मी. व्हाट ए बेगर यू आर, बेवकूफ. All your punya is going to them. Don't do this natak from now onwards. Nobody in this world are cause of your happiness or misery. Your murkhata is cause for all misery. Your wisdom is for your happiness. That's why the first shloka of Gita is Pandita ana anusochanti. Therefore, ya shochati sa na panditaha. The one who is not a pandita is murkha. भगवान वांट टू से और मूर्ख, बट ऑलरेडी क्लाइबियम बोला ना, अब बार बार गाली देने से क्लास नहीं सुनेगा, इसलिए भगवान ने इनडायरेक्टली बोला पंडित नहीं रोते हैं, जो रोते हैं पंडित नहीं है, जो रो रहा है जो पंडित नहीं है मूर्ख है. Therefore अर्जुन यू आर मूर्ख, even though you spoke such a wisdom in chapter 1, applicable to every one of you are listening now. Never prove to be murkha by becoming miserable. Misery comes because of kartrutva and karma phala sakti. We are in this world only to execute whatever duties we have to clear up all our debts. Our happiness is in the mind, in its purity, in its peace. More happiness if you want, discover the infinite Lord, all pervading as your own self. Here you become spiritual. Is it not? Like a boss has to scold his subordinate. Because scolding is required, that fellow doing wrong thing, he will scold outside. But inside, he is not doing it for selfish gain. He is doing it for the company's sake. Nor he is doing with arrogance that I am. If he does that, that scolding he will do, but he will not be the karta of the scolding, and that regrets, guilt he will not have. And how many times you must have done that in your own life? दूसरों के भलाई के लिए, अपने स्वार्थ के लिए नहीं, आपने गुस्सा भी दिखाया. But that gussa never made you miserable. But other times when you expected something selfishly and it was not fulfilled by others, you become very angry and you suffered inside. So again and again contemplate on this shloka. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya aste sukham. Manasa sanyasya, not outside. As it was discussed right from 3rd chapter so many times, we have no right or choice not to work in this world. Only 2 ways to stop working is either become Brahmagnani or Atmatya karke mar jao. As long as you don't get that knowledge, like yastvatmanatreva syat atmatruptascha manaha atmanyevacha santushta tasya karyam na vidyate. Yet he also does the karma we spoke at that time. Either Brahmagnani ban ya marja. These are only 2 ways. There is a chance or choice for us not to work. Other than that, we have to work, and what work we have to do already discussed in 3rd chapter, Niyatam Kur Karmatva. All that background knowledge को आगे बढ़ाते हुए गीता आगे बढ़ता है. पिछले वाला भूल जाओगे तो यहाँ ब्लैंक हो जाएगा तुम्हारा दिमाग. So have that ability, stamina to remember all that also, or at least whatever is spoken, the connected thing if you remember, you will have the comprehensive understanding. Like a doctor when he does operation, वो काटा और अगले स्टेप में गया, पिछले वाला भूल गया, आगे वाला याद नहीं किया, तो he cannot do. A doctor is a professional doctor. He, right from conceiving the operation till the end of it, the entire picture he has in mind, the mutual relation with all of that, and then he does one by one step, like a mother in the kitchen. When she has to make 4 or 5 items, all that knowledge is there in her mind, what to do first, what next, etc. She keeps on doing. In the same way, when you have to mature in our life with the help of Gita, either for outer world or spiritual life, whatever Gita ji is giving us knowledge, we have to hold in our heart, and all that put together we have to learn and become mature. If you forget जो भी बताया, अब ऐसे बुद्धू खोचू की तरह फेस लगा रहे हो, मेरे को कुछ समझ में नहीं आया, आप तो कुछ बोला ही नहीं. Don't be like that. जो फील्ड्स में लगाते हैं ना, उसको क्या बोलते हो, एफिजी कहते हैं. Don't put your face like a effigy. Effigy means funny ji, frustrated ji, foolish ji. Be active, be dynamic. Remember, be alert in the class. What is said now, what was said earlier, what is the connection between them, what is the total thought. इस तरह से आपका अलर्टनेस बढ़ाओगे तो आई कैन गिव यू सो मच गीता, गीता कैन गिव यू सो मच. मदर गीता, श्रुति माता. So, naiva dvare pure dehi, naiva kurvan na karayan. I am not the doer, nor I am prompting anyone, because you do something, you make others do something only for becoming happy. You found the happiness which is already existing inside by removing the cause of misery called as kartrutva and karma phala sakti. Therefore, the Kartrutva Karma Phala Shakti is adding misery to our life, which we think is a cause of happiness. Therefore, we're going on doing. Like junk food, you think is good for health or giving me a joy. You eat it at the eating time, it is joyful. But how much it is spoiling the stomach? But every time we don't care that, we go on eating the junk food to spoil our health. We are like a buffoon. In the same way, in every activity, the kartrutva and karma phala is the cause of misery, but we don't want to realize it, nor we want to leave it. Therefore, we are continuously becoming dukkhi. Learn the art of I am not the doer, it is the Lord doing, and the phala is for the world. And what I need, I want to be happy. Our happiness doesn't need on anything here, depend on anything here. It is in your own nature. That natural inner happiness is blocked by the agitation of the mind because of I am the doer, I want the phala. When these two are arrested, the blockade is removed, the inner happiness just expresses. Like a mother does. मैं इनके माँ हूँ. So she does with respect, with that responsibility, not with arrogance. And when he does how much of seva, she is not at all expecting anything from them. She is happy in that. Understood that? That is the real happiness. That's the permanent happiness. That is the unconditional happiness. That will stay always with you. All other happiness are conditional, limited. Therefore, they come and go. While going, they'll pinch you and go. रुला के जाते हो. बाकी सारे खुशियाँ. Now, whether you are spiritual or not, logic is same. If you have, I am the doer arrogance, nobody should do it, etc. And this definite result come to me, it will never come. Then you will suffer. But whereas I know what's my duty, exactly I am doing that. That's called as vashi. And also I am conscious of our mind, no ego, precipitating, nor kalmala sakti. Every activity is happening through me vigorously. No dukhi, like Lord Krishna. Never ever miserable. Throughout his life of 125 years, even once, in spite of so many problems, difficulties, tasks, and himself had to work such a big projects. Why? He was not a karta. He was not doing in karma phala. He has done it as his duty. ड्यूटी का कर्तृत्व हो सकता है, लेकिन कर्म फलासक्ति एक्सपेक्ट करने वाला करता नहीं. And also he never wanted anything for him. That's why at the end of his avatar, sat under the tree, somebody shoot the arrow, he just left with the same thing to the divine abode, unclaimed, unprojected, nothing doing. उनको कोई अहंकार ही नहीं है. Understood? कर्म फलासक्ति जिनको है, कर्तृत्व अहंकार जिनको है, nobody can make them happy. They are staying in the body, always miserable. And they want to do something, कारय कुर्वन्, they want others to do something, कुर्वन्. Sorry, कारय. खुद करते हैं कुर्वन्, दूसरों से कराते कारयन. सब करते हैं लेकिन मिजरेबल ही रहते. But the other person, everything is doing of his duty, but no kartrutva phalasakti, is so happy and peaceful inside. The three things are purity, second peace, third is happiness. The impurities are ahankara and phalasakti. If you remove them in that pure mind, the inner happiness which is eternal, it gets expressed. Make a habit of it. Vigorously live outside, wherever you are called, whatever is required. Inside thanda, inside man khali. अरे कोई नहीं रोक सकता आपकी खुशियों को. This is so spiritual, but we have to be spiritual to be happy, because spirituality is the only way to give us permanent happiness. You cannot be happy in the world permanently, continuously, because it's all conditional. Wonderful shloka, I believe. I'm sure you'll be listening it to 2-3 times. Systematically, by giving you the example of Nidra, we try to develop the topic. And once such knowledge has become our own personal, and we are remembering that and we are using it, we are such an evolved being. We are no more a beggar. As you said earlier, to ask somebody, मेरे को प्यार करो, मेरे को खुशी दे दो. What प्यार खुशी तुम देने का? I'm already happy inside. Like, do I wait for you all to give me happiness or what? Forget. You miserable people, what happiness you can give me? I don't need only. I'm already happy inside. My inner ananda is automatically coming to me, because the impurities of ahankara, the karma phalasakti, I don't have. I have to continue it throughout the day, throughout the life. You are mukta. Living liberation is like this. जीवन मुक्ति को जीने का अर्थ ये है. After that, which profession you are, which place you are, what work you are doing, ये सब immaterial, Baba. That is why any Santa who has got this knowledge, with that, whatever the profession he is outside, still is happy. So to all the professionists, whatever the profession they are doing, if the knowledge they don't have this one, every one of them are miserable. Their absence of this knowledge and practice is cause of misery. Presence of this knowledge and practice cause of happiness. What is the knowledge? Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya aste sukham. And you do a practice of it, vashi. स्टेइंग इन नवद्वारे पुरे देही नैव कुर्वन् न कार्य, ना कुछ खुद को करना पड़ेगा ना किसी को भीख मांगना पड़ेगा खुश होने के लिए. ही इज अलाउइंग हिज इनर ओन हैप्पीनेस टू एक्सप्रेस. हैप्पीनेस इज फ्रॉम विद इन you the ego, your desires are blocking that. When you drop them, the oozing of the happiness can never be stopped. This is spirituality, and everyone will have to find this only as the source of happiness, because only spirituality teaches us the way to be truly happy. Thereafter, everything is spiritual for such a person because the vision has changed. You and I are expected to do that. Let the outer professions be done as whatever the place. You may be doctor, lawyer, engineer, IT professional, chartered accountant, politician. की फर्क पड़ता जो भी हो तुम outside. Inside, what you have to do, you have to do. What you have to change, you have to change. Thank you. Om. Let us chant together. Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Sarva Karmani Manasa Sanyasyaste Sukham Vashi Namadvare Pure Dehi Naiva Kurvanna Karayanna. Today's shloka is of Vishnu. न क्रोधो न च मात्सर्यं न लोभो न शुभामतिः भवन्ति कृतपुण्यानां भक्तानां पुरुषोत्तमे. Today's common sense thought is always in the mood of gratitude for all those in our earlier lives who helped us, those are helping in this life, those are going to help in future. That gratitude will lead to humbleness, accountability, and responsibility. Thank you. God bless you all. Tomorrow we'll come with another topic. न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभो न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते न दत्ते कच्चित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभु अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशनमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवत् ज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परं तद्बुद्धया तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठा. How beautiful it is. We will see the flow of those shlokas. All what I chanted now are the next shlokas of this chapter only. Thank you, my dearest friends.